What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rodney. What's up, babies? What's up? What's up? Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're at 92 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. We just hit 20K on my crypto channel. So thank you guys for all your support. We got Prism Wall in the chat. We got MBK in the chat. Roger, what's up, baby? We got Bree in the chat, Seiko Hunt. And of course, Roger, we will be turning up for your birthday. It'll be a light turn up for me, but I'll be there, man, 100%. Of course. Of course, man. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Uh, Bree, filling up her punch card. What's going on, guys? Okay, so the topic today is confidence has to be earned. Now, of course, we'll start off with the first of all, Bree, you should visit San Diego so you can meet Roger. But we'll start off the stream with the actual topic, and then what we'll do is we'll go into freestyling it, talking to the community and whatnot. But I want to start the video with the topic so people that are just popping in can watch it, and if they don't want to watch the whole stream, they can fucking go on their way. Okay, so confidence has to be earned. What's up, Jayhawk? So I think confidence is like the most oversold thing in like self-help and like anything really. And a lot of like advice that I see given when it comes to dating and relationships or anything is just, dude, be more confident, or just be more confident. And if it was just easy as fucking flipping on a light switch, well, no one would need anything, right? No one would need any resources or anything. Like people wouldn't be searching for how to be more confident and those sorts of things, through self-help videos, through whatever. Confidence is not something you could just turn on. Now, one quote that stuck out to me is that repetition is the mother of skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. How do you be confident at anything? At anything? Well, doing it over and over and over again, right? Or working for something, grinding for something, which is the same thing, right? Say if you're a basketball player, how are you confident with your jump shot? You practice it, right? If you play video games, how are you confident with your skill? You practice it. Or you're a salesman, you're confident because you have practice, you've been there, you've done that, you got the t-shirt, you've done the work. So that's where the confidence comes in. Now, unfortunately, just like in the fitness world, confidence is sold to be like this thing where you can try to everyone packages it in a different way, but they sell it to you like a get fit quick pill, or try this one program, or the keto diet, or the fucking shake weight, random things. And the same thing is with confidence. There's so many self-help videos. Watch this video, do this thing, become more confident. But it's not the case. Now, the crazy thing about our lives is that if you really pay attention to your everyday life, if you really pay attention, you look closely and observe yourself, you know some things that are just screaming out to you. They address themselves every single day, whatever it is, whether it's your health. Maybe you breathe heavily. Maybe you when you get out of the shower, you see yourself in the mirror and you're like, fuck. Maybe it's your finances. Maybe your account was overdrawn. Maybe, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe it's your love life. Maybe every time you meet someone, they end up leaving. So these things that we need to work on, they show themselves. Maybe we don't know exactly what they are, but they kind of show themselves, right, in different forms. And so when it comes to confidence and issues in our life, you have to address those issues, because the only way you're going to feel confident enough, especially when it comes to dating, to feel like you are owed something, because it might sound crazy, but I think that, like, for some reason, it's not for some reason. It's because when you feel like you're firing on all fucking cylinders, whether like you feel like, damn, my fitness is on point, I got some money, maybe I got my own place or something like that, right? When everything's firing on all cylinders, you feel so much more confident being in any environment, or maybe approaching someone. If you don't feel like you deserve anything, a promotion, a person, well, then sometimes those things have to agree with you. Well, maybe you don't deserve it. So sometimes you got to act like your shit don't stink, but there's only so much you can fake it till you make it when it comes to confidence. Because if you don't truly feel like you're owed something, like you deserve something, well, then you're not going to go after it. So confidence is so oversold in our society, I think, and they make it seem simple. But the truth is, all those things that need addressing in your life take a lot of fucking work and grinding. Now, one thing I really messed up in my early 20s was my credit and my finances. Ask Roger. We grew up together. I've been working 40 fucking hours. I've been financially on my own since I was 18. I left to join the Army National Guard. I come from a poor family. I didn't have $80 to pay for fucking community college, so I joined the military. I've been working 40 hours since I can remember, literally financially independent, no help, zero help. And if I need help, I'm taking out payday loans. You know, I'm taking out lines of credit. I'm doing all the things I really shouldn't do when you need money. Although I had the money because I worked a lot, I would spend it on dumbass shit, experiences, hanging out with friends, and those sorts of things. Shout out to Jesus. Jesus knows what's up. He grew up with me, and Roger. They both grew up with me, right? And I fucked up my credit bad in my early 20s. Just last year was the first time and forever that I had perfect credit. Finally, I had to fight for it. I missed payments on my credit card. Do you know how it is to fix payments on a credit card? It's so hard. Debt, right? Collection accounts, all kind. My credit score was tore up. And how did that address itself in my life? My financial issues. Well, I never had money to do the things I really wanted to do, to buy the things I wanted to buy. I never had money to go anywhere. I was living paycheck to paycheck. It'd be halfway through the week and I'm struggling to scrounge up $20. Or a major life event would happen. Like I would need like a couple $1,000s right now because my car broke down and I wouldn't have the money. And that hurts. That's pain. That is pain right there. When you don't have money and you have no one to call and be like, "Hey, I need to borrow a couple $1,000s, mom or dad." That's pain, but that's how you learn. And so that was one thing that really always held me back because when it came to like, I never really feel so insecure about the way I look. I'm 6 foot fucking one. I always take care of myself. I'm not fucking insecure about the way I look. But finances were something I was always insecure about. And the thing with finances is that once you date someone for a long time and they're around you, they know when you don't have money for things. And although that's not a deal breaker for a lot of people, it makes you look a little weird. It's like your mid 20s or late 20s and you don't have money for stuff. So it does look bad and it hurts and it sucks, right? But I think those things in your life that if they're bothering you, you got to address them. So what did I do? Well, my credit report was all fucked up. I missed like 5 payments on one credit card. And you guys know to have a good credit score, you need that payment category to be 99% or above. Do you know how long it takes to saturate 5 payments? That's 500 payments to make that go to 99%. I pulled out so many credit cards, small ones, to saturate that payment history. I paid off all my collections. I negotiated. I did what I had to do to get my credit perfect. Finally, for the first time in my life. I started saving money. Found something I love to do, like YouTube, like the crypto YouTube, and just really went at it. Started crypto investing, made some money. I could have blown it off on a bunch of things, but I didn't. So that's one thing in my life I address. But if it's fitness and health, you got to suck it up. You got to grind. If you're insecure about the way you look, you got to fucking grind. You got to suck it up. You got to put down the fucking cake. You got to fucking put down the fucking fork. You got to put down the beer. You got to say, no, I can't go out with you this weekend, bro. Like my bros were over a couple days ago eating pizza and I had to fucking just sit there and eat fucking smart pop popcorn. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, like little shit like that. You got to just be willing to make sacrifices. And so, I did. I made the sacrifices and I'll continue to make the sacrifices. But, confidence isn't something that just, all right, be more fucking confident. It's something that you earn by grinding. And then once you've grinded, you've been there, you got the t-shirt, you can fucking, you've been there and you've been through the experiences and you put the work in, you feel confident, you feel like you're owed something, so it's not a light switch. It's not something you could just fucking spawn. It's something that's built over time. And no matter how many self-help books you read, no matter how many fucking things you do, it'll help you. But unless you put the work in and address the things that are dragging you down in your life, well, then you're not going to be confident about it because you can't be, because you haven't addressed it. So let me go and talk to the chat. What's up, chat? What's up, baby? Yeah, Roger knows me. Yeah. Answer Dwight's "it's true" meme. So true. I want in the banking industry, having one late payment or collections will tank your credit score. It's so true, bro. It's so true. Having a late payment will dunk your credit score. Having a collection will absolutely they're in the high category of like critical things in your credit report. It's your credit report's broken down in percentiles. It's like payment history, it's derogatory remarks, it's age of credit, it's credit utilization, and it's number of accounts. And there might be one more, but you got to have all those in the green. And some you just can't have in the green until you've been around and established for some time. But the other ones are super controllable. So thank you, J.R. Wilson. I appreciate that. It took a long time, man. It took a long time. Dude, I literally taught myself about everything I know, finance, whatever, dude. But, it took some pain, man. With women, too, it took pain. Like when a woman came into my life, like I told you guys, I grew up in a single mother household, fucking abusive relationships, drug addicts, all kinds of crazy shit, fucking cheating on each other, physical fight. I got taken to the foster system when I was fucking like 11 and spent time in foster homes, not because of me, because of my mom. And so I never really had like a masculine figure in my life, and I never seen examples of a healthy relationship. So when I got into my 20s and I would like date someone I really was into, especially in my early 20s and late teens, I'd be like super jealous and cuffing, like super like insecure and needy and all sorts of things. And then you start to wonder, like, why are these high quality women like walking out of my life? Well, it's because I had an issue with myself, and so I had to address all those things and figure that out. Uh, and so once I learned things and started, reading and practicing and dating and just getting reps in, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I figured out what works and what doesn't work, right? And what's grim about long-term relationships is that there is no evidence that long-term relationships work out ever. There's no evidence for that. There's zero evidence for that. The typical story you see is that people are married forever, they don't fuck, they don't romance each other. They're just there, like as for partners. And there's love there, but there's no intimacy. There's no like spark. There's no chemistry. There's no romance. So when it comes to long-term relationships and my own self with my marriage, that always to me always fizzled out. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I wonder, is it just me? But then I think about a lot of different examples in our life. People like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, your fucking neighbor, your neighbor that's cheating on his fucking wife. It's like there's so many fucked up relationships. I mean, there are a small percentage of relationships that seem great, on the outside, but who really knows? No one really knows. So what is the art to making a relationship last long term? I don't think we've really figured it out yet. And who knows if we're meant to be monogamous forever? I don't know. I don't know that. So who knows? What's more important, your life on this earth or your life after? Don't value the materials in this world. Uncle Ruckus, I'm not too religious. I'm not too religious at all. I'm kind of spiritual. I think I just don't, I can't buy that things just happen for no reason. Like I don't think that things just happen for no reason. But I'm not sure about in was it omnipotent, whatever being, right? That sees everything. I'm not too sure about that, but I don't know. I mean, I grew up in church. Like I was in a foster home where we went to church 4 times a fucking week. I was in choir practice, played the drums, like youth group, church twice on Sundays, Baptist church, and then another like more like, suit and tie kind of. Well, they're all kind of suit and tie, but maybe less Baptist, I guess you could say, like less crazy. Baptist church is fucking lit, bro. If you guys went to Baptist church growing up, that shit was lit, bro. Like a Black Baptist church, that's where I went. But yeah, I mean, material things are nice, but I'd rather have experiences and hang out with people I like, people I like. Um, to me, I love experiences of getting to know someone and hanging out with them for the first time. You know what I mean? And just doing shit like that. That shit's so fun to me. Yeah, I'm not on Twitch on this one though. What's up, Seiko? Got to put down the control. Yeah, man. Why the fuck you not like? Yeah, not on Twitch. I'm in the midst of finding a career, and yeah, a credit card sucks, dude. Credit cards are not bad. In fact, the way I was able to get my credit payment history so high is I took out like 7 credit cards. So I had one credit card I missed 5 payments on. That's a nine that 5 payments out of like I think it was like 20 or something like that. That is bad. You get one payment a month. Do you know how long it takes? In order to get that to a good category, I would have to make 500 on-time payments. Do you know how long that took? Multiply 7 times 12 times years. Yeah. It took a long time to get that shit out of there, but I did it. Blowjobs is the answer. Yeah, credit cards can be good. Like I have a Chase rewards card right now, and I just booked a fucking flight for free because I got rewards points for using my credit card for everyday shit I would use. It's just that when you don't pay them on time, they have insane APYs. You got to pay your credit cards on time. I learned that the hard way multiple times. Trust me. And I'm still working too. I want an 800 credit score, but I think I need like a big loan or something. I don't know what the fuck I need for that, but I do have some student loan debt that's going to be paid off by the military. It's over like 4 years, so it's going to take a while. Having this conversation helps. Yeah, absolutely, Jared Wilson. It does, right? I grew up in the church, but learned at a very young age that life is about experiences. Dude, yeah. I mean, look, I understand. I've just seen so much hypocrisy. I think when it comes to, I just think we're all human, right? No one's perfect. And I think that in the church world, sometimes we act like we're too perfect. Like the people I've been around, the people that I've been around closest to who are like super crazy Bible thumpers have some crazy things about them, some crazy past about them, or some things they do that doesn't seem so holy. Um, and I'm not to say that, all people are like that, but it just seems to me like everyone's shit stinks, and everyone's did some shit or said some shit. No one's better than anybody else. Look at if you want to think that there's an afterlife because no one knows, who knows? If you go off to what the Bible says, especially, before, there's a lot of things that don't make sense now, like Old Testament, New. It's like a lot of the stuff that I went to church a lot. I know all about the Bible. I understand it perfectly. But when it's just a huge contradiction. It doesn't make any sense a lot of times. It feels like man tailored it to be more modernized, which may be necessary, but that's not the way it was written. So do we take it for its literal sense, or do we take it for what man made it to be now? Because if you take the Bible at its literal sense, the Old Testament, that shit was brutal. That shit was fucking crazy. The Old Testament is no joke, right? So, whatever you want to believe, I think that people need an identity. I think that if it's not in church, it's in politics. If it's not in politics, it's for something else. People need some identity. I think as being people, we need some sort of higher being to like worship, whatever it is. It could be anything, but we need something. Get a car loan for the vet. That's what I'm saying, right? I could pay a lot of the vet off, but $90,000 is a lot for me to just pay off. So it's a lot of money. So I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. But yeah, so confidence is something you really have to grind with, you have to grind on. And confidence really does help with relationships, guys. I don't know what it is, but like having money, like I have to say, I'll get into a little personal about my past and about my wife because we come from two different walks of life, and the environment she's in, and I was insecure about this. The environment she's in academia. All her friends come from family that have money, that are responsible, two parents that are still usually in a relationship. And if they're divorced, they're still in some sort of relationship. They're high achievers, high earners. And so I remember going to like functions with my wife, and of course they're all like white. And you can say I'm whitewashed or whatever you want, but I'm from fucking Chula Vista. I'm from fucking I hang around Mexicans, like minorities, bro. Like, I'm not fucking some bourgeois white kid who grew up, or black kid who grew up in the suburbs and shit. And my parents had money. Fucking absolutely not. We're poor. So when my ex-wife, when I'd go to like functions and stuff like that, I'd be a little insecure about that because all her friends they're all extremely wealthy. They're all extremely wealthy, and it was something that bugged me. Um, because honestly, if I go back to where I'm from, I'm a boss. Even then, I was a boss, bro, making 70, 80 a year, even though I was hustling. I was a boss, but like around her friends, I was a peasant. Um, what I mean, and I just never got that vibe. So that kind of meshing of those two worlds to me were kind of strange. And so that was an insecurity of mine. But when I started to actually make money, um, it wasn't anymore. And I just felt like I was owed everything. And now it never made me, it was a small insecurity. It never made me insecure that I couldn't be around them or anything like that. No, it was just something I thought about a little more than usual. What's up, DJ Cool Guy? We're talking about confidence and how you just can't spawn it, you know? It wasn't my vibe. No, that the bourgeois wine drinking, like, you know, I don't know what kind of culture that is, but it's just not me, you know? I'm a fucking degenerate hood rat at heart. I just am. I'm a degenerate hood rat, man. You can, you know, that's just how I am. I'm always gonna be like that, you know? No matter where you put me on this earth, I do shit the way I do shit, you know? I'm street smart, you know. I've been around the block. I worked for everything I got, you know. Very, very real. And, you know, I don't hang around that vibe, you know. Like none of my fuck it's not really snobby. It's kind of snobby, but it's not, you know. But my wife wasn't like that though. My wife wasn't like that though. My wife is very, very kind. Her parents, um, they're wealthy, but they're not like that kind of wealthy, you know. They're good people, very, very good people. Like I can't say anything bad about my wife or her family. They're very good people. They're not like that, but they do have that family circle where they are like that. They're not snobby. It's just different from what I'm from, you know, or who I am, you know. Um, but it just that was like an insecurity of mine until I started making good money, and then I just didn't bother me anymore. But you know, I just ate an apple. That shit was slapping. You don't sound like one, Jayhawk. You don't know me, bro. I know. Everybody thinks I'm like some kid who grew up in the suburbs or something. You guys are out of your damn mind. The reason why I'm pretty articulate. I was a fucking dude, I was always in a high position at a retail company. Like I've always had to speak to a team. I've always had to lead to a team. I've always had to interview for better jobs. I've always had to talk to a lot of people. Like I've been there, you know. So I mean, I my first job, like real job, was at Target, and I stayed there for fucking years. And I was in the military, so like I have to be very like clear and concise in my words, you know. I grew up in the projects. I grew up in the projects, but I grew up in Chula Vista and San Ysidro and Imperial Beach. Like, if you're from California, yeah, that's not bougie. I grew up on Section 8 housing, you know, food stamps, you know, all that shit. Foster homes, group homes. Seeing the fake in people. Yeah, I'm actually very like when it comes to like I'm pretty good when it comes to uh I can I can understand emotions pretty good, you know. Yeah, Roger, like we're not like dirt poor, but we got no money by any means, you know. None of us, nobody. You know? He knew how to draw the Cholo S. Right. You know? Um, I'm pretty good when it comes to like understanding people's emotions. That's why I wanted to be a therapist. I'm pretty good. I have good sensory acuity. Like I'm very good at picking up on shit, which is a superpower kind of in a weird way, you know? That's why I wanted to be a therapist, but too expensive, too time consuming, and the American Psychological Association's just fucking they have lost their way. It is all bad. It is all run by like super far left social justice warrior motherfuckers. Bro, we had the landlord take our door off the project for not paying rent. My dad was a DJ and they turned electric off. He ran an extension cord to the neighbor. Hey, get it, dude. So my mom dated this one guy for a long time when I was growing up. This motherfucker would go, he'd work at the Plaza Bonita Mall. It's here in San Diego back in the day, and he would like steal pennies, or one of the malls. He would steal pennies from or Horton Plaza, I think. He would take the change from the water fountain and cash it out. He got fired for doing that. This motherfucker would rent U-Hauls and then keep them. Yeah, we were the same way, bro. We do some fucking great. We would literally go to TJ. This motherfucker would take me to Mexico when I was like 5 and just go buy cartons of cigarettes and shit. He'd be doing some shady shit over there, bro. Like, we did some crazy. He used to steal like our neighbors' dogs and shit. I remember one time he stole. I'm sure he was a fucking a meth head. But I remember one time he stole one of our neighbors' dogs, bro. It was like a red nosed pit bull, and then he was hiding him in our bathrooms, bro. And the neighbors were looking for him. He told me to hide in the bathroom with the dog, and I was like, oh. My mom's just like cool with it, you know. Fucking gutter, bro, gutter. You know, fucking straight gutter, bro. Yeah, bro. We've been evicted. So my mom has been evicted so many damn times, bro. I remember that. That word is like burned into my childhood. Eviction. Do we have so many visits from the cops? So many visits that like Child Protective Services snatched us up right out of school, which was a blessing in disguise. I kept the U-Haul for like 2 weeks. Yeah, that childhood don't sound too bad. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, after like growing, seeing what I, knowing what I know now, I would never let my kids live through that. I'm gonna have some dumbass, spoiled kids, kind of not really spoiled, but I'm gonna have some kids that are privileged. I'm gonna make them work for things, but I don't want them like having to worry about like a car or something like that, or like something like paying money for college, like shit like that. Like kids shouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah. Hey, hell yeah, bro. Shoplifting, all kinds of shit, bro. I wanted to keep a U-Haul I used to move so bad. They're like not even good cars. They're terrible. Dusty ass trucks. Can't even fucking see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I think like struggle, man, makes you the crazy thing is that I don't know what it is, but the crazy thing is that like a lot of people we grew up with, like they just fucking they're doing the same shit. They're just following their parents' footsteps. To me, that's crazy. But I understand that, like my sister's doing a good job too. I have 8 siblings, 9 siblings, excuse me. I have 9 siblings. And with the exception of me and my sister, it's a lot of them are younger, but my older brother is literally a fucking a heroin addict. Oh. My sister's killing it though. Like my closest sister, she's married to a Navy guy. She's like she's getting her nursing degree. She's killing it. They're killing it. They have 2 little kids, but like you know, it's crazy. A lot of people we grew up with just gave up, or just quit. You spoil me if I call you daddy. You haul thieves in the chat. I like driving the giant truck. Made me feel tall. I got the funniest looks when I stop for gas. Yeah, but it's like a big moving truck. Like it's not like a fucking Ford F-150 or something. It's like a fucking movie. It's like a moving truck. We used to see the pizza and the leftovers they threw away. I was a kid, free pizza from the buffet. I'll never let my kids go through the exactly that guy, bro. Bro, I grew up on like fucking pizza rolls and fucking top ramen and fucking frozen burritos and shit. And like so all that processed food is so bad for kids, bro. But my mom used to send it, dude. She didn't give a fuck. So bad for you. I just wanted to make your sad looking ass smile, cheer the fuck. I'm not like sad or anything. It's good to look back upon it, dude. Crazy life. But I think that's good because you fucking understand. Like life fucking, dude, life is a lot worse than a lot of people think. And like not even that. Think about how bad people have it in other countries. Some other countries, man. Imagine fucking imagine they go to Mexico, go walk down to Tijuana. Little kids are literally selling shit at the border. That is their life. They're selling shit at the border, like gum and shit, and churros and like juggling and shit. Like that is fucking. I mean, when people do studies and they talk about happiness, there's no clear signs that we have it best. Like we're happier than anywhere else in the world, right? As long as the hierarchy of needs, like your most like basic needs, like food, clothing, and shelter are met, there's no evidence to say that we're happier than those people. But life can be harder, bro. Life can be harder. Vienna sausage. I call them Vienna sausage for a long time. Potted meat and spam. That was a daily meal. Let's go, baby. You got me too, bro. I got that processed food genes, bro. That's why I can eat anything now. I am not picky, bro. I'll fucking eat anything, bro. But yeah, confidence has to be earned, right? Through the struggle. And you don't have to come from a bad childhood, bro. Like literally, you could come from a good because like some rich kids are fucked up. Some rich kids are really fucked up. Like addicted to drugs or just fucking no motivation. Like some kids are really fucked up. So I never looked at anybody with envy or anything like that because I understand that it matters where you come from, right? Kids do better with 2 parents. That's just the way it is. Kids do better with 2 parents, and in a higher socioeconomic level, kids do better. with money and two parents. They do. You know, they do. So, but I never get jealous of that or anything like that. I'm just grateful for what I got because look, life's a fucking game of poker. They give you a hand. You can sit there and be a little bitch and be like, oh, I don't want to play. It's hard. I'm going to blame a fucking president for my hardships, or I'm going to blame a person for my hardships. Or you can fucking figure it out and get the fuck out of there and improve your circumstances, right? You can choose, you got to play. You got to play, but you can sit on the sidelines if you want. Those kids can't juggle, though they do. Roger lives in Mexico, right? Dude, rent is so cheap in Mexico. Spaghetti. I was born and raised in New Orleans. My childhood. Damn, dude. Katrina happened when we were 14 years old. I don't know how old you are, Jayhawk, but I think Katrina happened when I was like 14 years old. Dude, that's gnarly, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's gnarly. That was catastrophic. That was catastrophic, bro. 2004, my bad. 2004 that happened, right? Or was it 2014? It was 2014, I think. I don't know. Was it 2004? No, 2004. Yeah, 2004. Damn. Yeah, 2004. My bad. Yeah, that was gnarly, man. That's gnarly. That's like destruction. That's why a lot of people knock on San Diego, but literally we have no natural disasters here, You were 15? Okay, so we're about the same age. I moved to Guam, Mississippi when Katrina hit, but my older brother and sis were there. Damn. Fried bologna in the chat. What you know about fried bologna, bro? Or eating the hot dogs with the bread buns. Oh shit. Ghetto creations. Syrup sandwiches. It was August 29th. Okay. So around that area, 2005. Yeah. Damn, bro. Yeah. So we're the same age. You 30, 31, something like that. That's gnarly, man. Fried bologna. What's up? We had the fires back in 04. Yeah, we did have the fire. No, that was 2008, Roger, or 2007. I was in college when that happened. A lot of people came and joined my college during the time of Katrina. What do you mean college? Why are they in quotes? Yeah, you all do have the disasters in San Diego, sales on Burberry and matching scarves. we have fires here. This fucking state is always on fire, dude. California is always lit, like literally. Like one time it was so bad, ashes were falling to the sky, but it didn't affect me. It didn't. The only thing that affected us was like the pollution, but we didn't have a fucking hurricane. Dude, you had the best workout today. Today's been a good day. When Katrina hit, a lot of people moved here to Alabama. Damn, that's gnarly, bro. We had a fire day on the last day of high school. We had a fire on the last day of high school. The last day, was it? The guy was in college for that refund check to re-up that work. Nah, I made the best of it. Went back and forth from San Antonio and got home into racing. Kept me out here in the streets. Now balling. So it ended up being a blessing. Just waiting on Bree to stop playing. Good for you, bro, man. We love a good comeback story, right? Everyone loves the underdog, bro. Everyone loves the underdog. I was a freshman in high school. It was around October. The sunsets were perfectly creepy for Halloween. At college campus, you can't leave unless bond is met. Ah. What'd you do that, guy? My man. What's crazy? Like my first fucking jobs were like in loss prevention. And you know what's funny? I got hired at the Target. I got caught stealing at a Target in Chula Vista when I was 13 years old. I was stealing CDs, and candy and shit. And I ended up getting hired at that one when I was fucking 18 or 19, one of the 2 years. And then I ended up doing loss prevention in Chula Vista. And so it was weird because like you think like dude, all my fucking coworkers, like my coworkers are like essays, like fucking straight. We were just like from Imperial Beach, like we're just fucking ghetto ass motherfuckers. My coworkers were like not like like that, but like I had a coworker who was from a street gang and he was doing loss prevention in Chula Vista. You know what I mean? And we would have to deal with cops all the time, but we would literally like fucking that was the wild wild west. That job was so crazy, bro. Like that working doing loss prevention at that Walmart and shit. It was crazy. Stay to college. Tis tis tis. I would have put your biracial ass in jail. Yeah, I remember that one. Did they give us a whole week off of middle school? I don't remember that. I don't remember that, guys. And I was in Chula Vista at that time. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. But I didn't meet you guys till high school. I didn't meet Roger till after high school though. But Jesus, I met Jesus in high school. Um, yeah, but hard times, man, they make you a good person, I think. If you can overcome them, I think a lot of people, there's a lot of people doing meth and shit now that were in high school, like just doing heroin and meth and shit and just like, you know, really, really degenning it up, or just not doing anything. So don't roll your eyes at me, Bree, before I give you a reason to. Said to college, I was in Shibnobi's AMA. What's up, illegal alien? So when it comes to confidence and relationships, it's really important to be secure in yourself, especially if you just really want to date the people you want to date, because we all settle, right? We all settle. Sometimes we settle because we don't think we're owed anything. Um, and it's true, like the really hot women want the guys, that maybe are not attainable, the 1%, right? They're 20%, top 20% of guys. They want those guys, and everyone wants the hot girls, right? So make yourself a good catch. Be confident. Put in the work. I settle for you, Rodney. I settle for you. It's a little bit old salty with a deadly weapon. No biggie though. Damn boy. Listen, Bree, that boy's spitting. I visited the Best Buy in Chula Vista. I think there's only one. I think it's a national city. I don't think it's Chula Vista. Become unattainable. No, not that. I mean, it's crazy that you think you can trick yourself into thinking like you're okay with something, and then that thing that you're not okay with rears its ugly head all the time. Like, yeah, I still don't like that. So I think that's probably the best advice. Um, is if you're looking for a potential partner and you feel like you can't get what you can get and you feel like you're settling, but when you settle, there are usually things about that person you don't like. Well, you can't trick yourself into liking that person. You can't trick yourself into wanting that person. You know, so maybe put yourself in the best position. I mean, we the bottom 5%, so you're gonna have to look far for that top 1%. Never settle it. It doesn't even have to be like that because, especially dating websites, you see this the most. Um, a lot of guys have dating websites and get no likes or anything, or can't reach out to people, or people don't reach out to them or anything. Like they'll get matches, but no one will reach out to them or they won't respond to them. That's a big thing. You see like that social experiment the most on dating websites, dating apps. Like if you don't look like you're a good looking guy with a fun, exciting life filled with friends and stuff like that, um, you know, it's hard for you to get matches on those dating websites. It's tough. It's brutal. It's brutal. You know, it is brutal, and girls want those guys like that, right? Um, so it's harder for guys, but for women, it's not so hard. Maybe to find someone who's legit and who wants more than just some ass, because a lot of guys don't want to settle for just whatever, but they'll have sex with just whatever. You see what I mean? We're fucking animals. We're dogs, right? We will fuck whatever a lot of the time. Um, and a lot of guys, no, I'm sure guys will admit that. I'm telling you, you look at someone and you might not think they get a lot of matches and stuff, like a woman, you might not think she gets a lot of matches and stuff like that. Look at her fucking dating website. I'm sure it's filled with fucking matches, because guys are down. Guys are down. Literally, I'm talking to one of my homegirls, and she tells me, and I'm doing a lot of experiments on dating apps for you guys, but she tells me literally, um, one of her roommates like just hit some guy up randomly, was, hey, I want to go to the beach, and the guy was cool with it. He dropped what he was doing, picked her up. It's like, dude, the power, right? The power, because you want to get some ass. Um, Online dating was attraction isn't a choice. You just can't fuck it up. But sometimes getting women out in person is tough. College is honestly where I got most of my confidence. I moved from Ohio to Florida and started dating baddies because I was new and had different swag. And when you're young, things are a little different, right? When you start getting older and dating older women, they look at things less of just you're hot. I mean, we fuck our hands, so our standards are pretty low. I delete all the dating apps. They can waste a lot of time. I would say if you're using dating apps, um, although it's hard to practice what you preach a lot of the times, don't let it get don't let it get like involved so much in your life that you're putting off work. Maybe dedicate half an hour a day to just replying to messages and swiping, or maybe an hour. You know, if a guy has a picture of a fish, it's an automatic nope. And being by a lake, Street Claire, it's 85% of guys. Really? I heard that's a big thing, the fishing thing. I like Hinge. What's the best online dating apps? I like Hinge. Hinge and Bumble, I think. Tinder's all right. I mean, you can make all of them work, but Hinge, I'm the success I've been getting is on Hinge. My fellow men make it easy as fuck. Their profiles suck and they're horrible at communicating. It's not even about your profile sometime. It's usually about attraction, how good you look. Because a swipe is left and right. Rarely does if you're just hanging on, it's like, oh, he's kind of cute. Let me see what he has going on for him, you know. But it's either a left or a right. And even I don't have the best profile pictures because I don't have any like real up to date pictures. Um, but I'm still doing okay. I could probably do better if I updated my pictures. But honestly, I don't even have time to date that much. I try to get it in where I can fit it in, but I'm just busy. I'm just busy, especially right now when I'm trying to like sleep a lot and eat, like stick to a diet. It's tough for me to get out there, but I'm okay with that. I'm not hurting. And honestly, if you just have a few friends in your life, like you don't need a ton. I love older women. Facebook Honey Pot Bro. I felt like I love older women. I delete all of them focusing on myself. That's good. They can get kind of consuming. I don't know what it is about the marketing on those dating apps, or they make it so addicting. It's like a game, right? They make it so addicting, right? And if you guys could do me a favor, just go ahead and like the stream for me, please. Thank you. I might try some online dating apps. I delete all the apps as well, bro. Ain't nothing like being outside and practicing with every girl I can talk with some regular shit. Yeah. What I was telling Racket Club and other people, not Racket Club specifically, but I forgot who mentioned that it had issues talking with women. Like the issue with talking with women is that you treat them differently. I recommend when you go out, you should be going out often. Go grocery. Don't be a fucking hermit. Go out. Even go out to the club by yourself. Go out to a bar by yourself. Try to talk to people. Sit at the bar, start drinking. Someone will come up to you, start a conversation about some dumb shit. But the way you practice is that when you're out getting groceries or anywhere in your life, talk to everyone. You don't have to go up to everyone and talk to them, but like if you're next to someone, like at the gym, you see some like another bro there, have a conversation with him. Practice talking to people when you're checking out. Like, hey, how's your day been? Oh, my day's been pretty good. How about yours? Oh, busy on a Sunday, man. Just trying to get this work in. Whatever, da da da. Whatever it is. And then when you talk to a woman you're interested in, well, don't treat her like a fucking like another being, because so many guys they freak out because to them it's like that's different than anyone else. And although yeah, she's hot, but speak to her like you would speak to anyone else. The same vibe, the same kind of like non-social, anxious feeling and vibe in that in yourself, right? Because people get so anxious when they talk to, and I get it, she's hot, right? And rejection sucks because at the end of the day, if you knew that every hot girl would give you her number if you fucking talk to her, it wouldn't be so hard talking to her. But the fear of rejection is a bitch. But my thing is, I've always felt good if I thought someone was extremely hot, because people are hot, but if I see someone that's just my type and I'm out and about, I got to say something. I got to say something, or I'll feel bad about it. I got to say something. You don't have to be a holler fucking, what do they call them? Alpha male strategies call them a holler monster. You don't have to holler at every fucking girl you see. You don't have to do that. Don't feel obligated to do that. But if you see someone and you're like, damn, fuck, it's hard because why? It's not a dating app. What do you know in dating apps? Well, if she swiped right on you, at least she thinks your fucking ass is good looking. 2, she's single and available. She might not be available. She's at least single, or maybe hopefully she's single. But in person, you don't know that. She could have a boyfriend. She could be, I don't know, getting to know someone, she might not even like you. She might even think you're attractive. So you don't know. So rejection sucks, man. And rejection will make people like freeze up like Medusa, like turn to stone, And that's, as a man, that's what we have to do. Because most women, not the aggressive ass, fucking masculine ass chicks, they won't approach you. Even if they think you're fucking drop dead hot, they will not approach you. The best they'll do is kind of just stare at you a little bit. Maybe even that, sometimes they don't do that. But some women will give you choosing signals like that. And that makes it easy for you to go up and talk to him because he's fucking staring your ass down. Or like in your proximity, if you're out of the club or a bar, someone just in your shit the whole night. Like the other night when I went out with Roger, we met up in Chula Vista. There was one fucking chick who was not hot, but she was eye fucking the shit out of me, like aggressively. But she wasn't attracted to me at all. I didn't. I mean, I was a little tipsy then. Maybe I could have got away with it, but just not. I was out with Roger. I don't know if you remember that, Roger. It was just me and you when we were talking when Jesus left and Alfonso left. She was just eye fucking destroying me, that those are choosing signals. But I didn't think she was that hot. But rejection's a bitch. But I always felt better, even if like I got rejected, even if I didn't get her number, at least trying. And meeting people in person is so much better than online. It's just so much better. It's so much better. I like Hinge. They're all decent. I would say maximize it, but don't obsess over it. Right? Maximize dating apps, but don't obsess over it. Damn, you guys are chatty today. Let's go. Clickety clack that like button, baby. Tinder is full of fakes. It can be. I mean, you can use them all, but make sure look at when you have Tinder photos, bro. Get a nice outfit on, groom yourself, get professional photos, or get a friend with a good camera, take some good pictures of you posing somewhere like on the street, I don't know, at the beach or something. Get some kind of professional photos. Make sure you have photos with friends. No bathroom selfies, no selfies with you and your fucking cat, no lame shit like that. Do some good professional photos. Get a fade, get a fucking, shave, get some nice clothes, get a good environment. Make sure you have a good picture of your face so they can see your face. You need photos. It's all about photos. I don't care what anybody says about fucking profile. No one reads that shit unless they already swipe right on your fucking attractive or left on your unattractive. No one reads profiles. They will, but you gotta have good photos. You gotta have good. Dating apps is all physical. That's the thing. That's the issue, is that at least in person, if you have like good game or charisma, like you have the gift of gab, you can talk. At least you can charm her with your personality. At least you can, approach women like with a good attitude and positive and just full of confidence. But on dating apps, it's like, fuck. If you don't have good pictures, and even if you have good pictures, most guys will not approach hot women. They just will not. They get scared. They just will fucking not. They won't. You think that hot women get approached all the time? Maybe, but not really. They don't, because no one wants to do it, but on their dating websites, they'll get a ton of people. So they're spoiled for choice. But how many guys will fucking go up to them in person and say something, Like I said, you don't have to be a fucking holler monster, right? You don't have to be, hey, to every fucking girl. You don't have to be that way. But if you feel, like when you see someone, you're like, damn, she is bad. Like maybe you like blonde hair. She had blonde hair. Maybe you like, you like whatever you like. She was just perfect. Like, just say something, bro. Just go up to her, whatever, with confidence, and try at least. Even if it's fucking awkward, even if you fuck up, you'll feel better that you did it. And then you got a little bit better. But it's better in person. So many OnlyFans chicks just printing themselves on there. Dude, so many chicks are trying to they're trying to blow up their social media. Like, hey, add me on Snapchat, or hey, add me on Instagram, or follow me on OnlyFans. It's like, dude, why the fuck would I do that? But guys will do that. They will literally see a hot chick. They'll match with a hot chick on Tinder. And the only reason why she's matching with anyone is because she wants to get her clout up. Maybe she'll sleep with some guys, but not those guys. They'll follow her on Instagram and then DM her. And now they're a fan. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. I'm not trying to become a fan. It's strictly dickly. If you're not trying to get together for a drink, if you're not trying to go out, if you're not trying to chat, well then whatever. Yeah. Dating isn't top of my priorities. I'm chasing the bag by any means. Get it, baby? Yeah. Bro, I want to go to SoCal and get on Crusade. Dude, you're spoiled for ass down here, bro. Going to the bar by yourself is fun as fuck. Dude, I I don't go a lot, but I did. I was going to the club by myself and having a fucking fantastic time. Exactly. So many people are just down to talk and have conversations. And she didn't even have to be hot. It could be a dude, not like that, but you could chat like focus on your skills with a dude, your verbal skills, your communication skills, just try to talk to everybody, the bartender, everyone, just try to fucking get your verbal skills up. And what's crazy is that one thing I learned from Corey Wayne was treat all women the same. That's a good rule of thumb to live by, or just treat all women the same. Like I said, Jessica, the fucking 6-year-old cashier, treat her the same as Tiffany. The fucking big booty hoe you like. A lot of guys social anxiety talking to women when it comes from porn. Dude, stop watching porn. If I can give you any advice, stop watching porn. Stop. It's bad. It's bad for you. Stop watching porn. Stop watching porn and only beat off when it's necessary. I'd say every few days, bust a nut. And if you're gonna bust a nut, you gotta practice like you're before. It's hard work. Do your Kegels. Fucking wank that shit for at least 30 minutes. You gotta practice how you want to perform. A lot of guys exactly stop watching porn. Nervous, but a lot of guys out there are very aggressive. Yeah, I know. Yeah, chicks. Yeah, I mean, if you're an attractive woman, you're gonna go out and someone's gonna holler at your ass. But you have some fucking creepies. Yes, you don't. You do. Shut up, Rodney. Be careful out there. A wise man said, "Imagine the super hottie taking a massive dump." That's funny. If she got you saying "damn," then pursue, but not aggressively. Yeah, just talk to her about anything. I don't fucking know. I don't know what she's doing. Right, I'm a block away from Ventura. Hey, my name is Rodney. You know, or if someone's staring at me, my favorite thing is like with a smirk, I go, "Excuse me, you have a staring problem?" But with a smirk though, not like, "Hey, bitch, you got a staring problem?" You know what I mean? With a smirk though. If someone's staring at me like that, just go, "Excuse me, I've noticed that you had a staring problem. Is there something you want to say to me?" Like just something like that with a little smirk. Especially when girls are giving you choosing signals who are staring at you. That one fucking that is fucking the goat right there. But don't get all sup ho, yes. Let me go back there. She definitely is. Mullen be the king. You guys fucking throw like, oh my god. There are so many. I can't even get to these comments. Ronnie's gay. First he swerved Mullen. Now he's a girl. Look him up and down. All of a sudden he's standards. All you want to come during our Pride Month. Guys, hate to burst your bubble. I don't like dick. I like women. I have a type. He'll try. I'm not trying to fuck everything that walks. Okay, he'll try anything to catch a girl you wanted in your high school in your 30s later. Hell, finally catch the girl you wanted in your high school like 30 years later. Hey man, that could happen, right? But is she still the same girl? She's still hot. I shave my balls weekly. Seiko Hunt Studio City is hella nice, full of extras and commercial stars. Let's see, that gift to gab, baby. Mullen might be a finesser behind a profile pic, though. Nah, she's real. Take it off the app ASAP. Get to the point. Holy fuck, guys. Look, here's the thing. A lot of women are tire kickers. A lot of them want pen pals. A lot of them are just chatting you up because Chad Thundercock won't give them any emotional sympathy, or maybe they just broke up with their boyfriend or something like that. Who knows? But get it off the app. Send a few messages. Get your ass out there on a date. I send like, I don't know, 5 messages tops, and that's 5 on my end. And then I say, hey, when are you free to get together? Or here's my number. Let's get together sometime. Or hey, here's my number. Call me sometime so we can plan a date to get together. Something like that. And if she likes you, she'll do it. If she doesn't, she won't do it. No hard feelings. But now you know you're not wasting your time anymore. Get it off the app ASAP. Not right away. Hey, it's good to meet you. I mean, right? I know. So just get it off the app. A lot of women are tire kickers. Dating apps is a lot of fucking swiping. I need some more water. If they get approached, it's only by the top douchebag. So, I mean, I don't know. Some guys just don't go about it right, but at least they're doing it. I don't know. Fucking weird. Get a job at Teen Peaks or that kind of bar. Your confidence will be through the roof. I actually worked as a bar back for a little bit while I was transitioning jobs in Portland. I met some. Let's go in there. I can read through all these crypto chicks like Terminator, Twin Peaks. I smashed from my late teens to early 40s, man whore. Get after it, bro. Get after it, bro. Chatting up gay dudes. Well, let's get chatting up gay dudes. Good practice. Treat all the women the same. Treat all women the same. Yeah, exactly. That is good. Treat all women the same because you don't pedestalize women because they know hot women get dude. Hot women. Can you imagine being a fucking hot ass chick? Can you just fucking imagine being a hot ass chick? Literally, they could get dick any day they want. Now, is it going to be good dick? Who knows? But that sucks being a woman too. Imagine. Just imagine, like, you get all this romancing, you get into the bed, and just like, oh, sorry, baby. Can you imagine that? That sucks too. But being a hot woman, bro, you have the world is like yours, especially if you stay hot, you work out and shit like that. Like, you're good. People treat you differently. They just do. You any eggs? Hey. Not gonna like quick little porn session before a date gives me hella clarity and more pound town energy. You don't want to. So, look, I'm not about the whole semen retention thing because I'm not about that. But I think you got to bust nuts every few days. But you don't got to be so often. And to me, having that sexual energy just makes, you know. And my thing is like lately, if I don't think she's attractive, I'm not gonna take her out on a date. I don't want to be seen with her in public, So I don't mind if I have a little bit of like, energy in me, like, but if you need like to hold that nut a little more, but then you should practice on your own. I'm telling you, you got to practice like you perform, man. I gave you some content last time on what to do and practice. I'm telling you, just practice these fucking things, and you're gonna be fucking Chad Thundercock. Just fucking master these. I'm telling you, and it's not even hard. You can get it done in like a month. You just got to practice. Explain porn because I knock a lot of folks that are struggling with that. Okay, so pornography. This is the issue with pornography. So I grew up in an age. So my early teens, you had to go out of your way to get porn. Like you had to find a magazine, rip out a page, and bust it on. I remember there was a ditch behind an apartment complex I used to live in, and there was a porn mag there, and I would rip a page out of every so often. I would fucking take it to my bathroom, beat off, crumple it up, throw it in the toilet, and just flush it down so I didn't get caught by my foster mom. Right. And then in my late teens, the internet became a thing. But this is before porn was really like super, super accessible. And then my early 20s, it's fucking everywhere. Like you can just go on your phone and literally now you can go on your phone and like look for anything you want. The issue is porn is not real life. Yes, you can have sex like that. Of course, you can perform like them, obviously. But the scenarios, the situation, the fucking the lead up to it, that's not real genuine human connection and intimacy. It's not like that. When you watch porn too much, you're training your body to open a phone or your laptop or whatever you fucking beat off on, see things, you get the rush of dopamine, and that's how you get an erection. And then usually you're just going for 2 minutes and then you're done. So what happens? Well, when you get with the real woman, or maybe multiple women, or maybe new women you're not comfortable with, because that's what happens, right? When you get with new women you're dating, you're not comfortable with, well, then you got to perform now. But what have you been training your body to do? You've been training your body to open a phone, right? See, fucking type in what you want, get hard off of that, and then come in 2 minutes. If you want to fucking fuck like that, first of all, it's going to be hard for you to get that baby going, right? Look at getting an erection older in life is a fucking art form. So if you're having performance anxiety because you're overthinking things and stuff like that, and your body's not used to getting turned on that way, it's going to be a bitch for you. It's going to be a bitch. And then when you finally get it up, you last 2 minutes because you've been practicing like that. That's not how you practice. So once you get rid of porn and you start masturbating, right, the right way, right, 30 minutes, look at the right way to masturbate. I know it's kind of weird, but the right way to do it, because sometimes you got to fucking release, right? If you're not getting fucking any ass on a regular basis, or you're taking it, you're giving yourself a pussy embargo because you want to work on self-improvement, you need to jack off for at least 30 minutes. That's a long time, I know. But look at, when you feel like you're going to bust, you fucking take your hands off, deep breaths, 10 seconds, go again. You don't use porn. You just use your fucking imagination. Just trust me, just work on it. Kegels, real ones, 300, 5 days a week. I know it's hard. I get it. But trust me when I say it's going to change your life, especially when you're fucking. It's going to change your life. What's up, Stino? Absolutely, absolutely. Bree says I'm thick. I need to lift. Yeah, Bree can't walk around anywhere with with a thick old booty in Detroit. I'm sure you got holla monsters all around there. Thank you, Cycle Hunt. Thank you for so much for hanging out, bro. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, Stino, I got you. You don't want to hook up with a chick that full load, ready to take off, no minute man there. But that's what I'm saying. If you practice like you perform, you don't have to worry about that, dude. You don't. And you can give yourself multiple orgasms. I know it sounds crazy, but it fucking works, bro. I'm telling you, it works. I'm telling you, bro. Like thicker than a Snickers. I'm dying, man. You got to do stand up. Hey yo, those early porn days that were rough. Porn was a struggle in the '90s. I'm telling you, bro. Like literally, you'd bust a nut in old magazines to the same fucking poor porn picture every day. But I had to hide it from my fucking stepmom or my foster mom. Slow down and breathe. Yes, breathe. Big deep breaths in your belly. Just, you know what I mean? Breathe. Just breathe. Breathe it out. But the thing is, like, guys are like beating off for 2 minutes and busting a quick nut, and that's how you train your body. So when you fucking fuck, you're gonna just be like two pump chump. You don't want to be a two pump chump, dude. I'm telling you, you want to, when you're fucking, bro, you want to be fucking heating that ass up, boy. Look at, I'm telling you, sooner or later when she gets married to Charles, right? You want her to fucking just think about getting her back blown out by you, by Chad Thundercock. Be Chad Thundercock, okay? At least you can give her some good dick. 30 minutes, that's a whole episode. It's a long time, bro, but I'm telling you, bro. Just sit there, bro. Get some fucking lube, get your fucking lotion, light a fucking candle, get your Zen on. You got to practice. You got to practice. Yeah, edging, yeah. Become the edging lord. I need one fish, two fish, three fish, green eggs, and ham. I watch porn on silent 8mm. Don't be a two pump chump, man. You don't want to be a two pump chump. Baby, I can last all night. Oh, sorry. I don't know about for you guys, but for me, like as a man, like half the fun in sex is like, making her happy. Because women, they're just better than us when it comes to sex. They just have more experiences, right? It's good for us, but those motherfuckers, girls can like bust so many nuts in a session, and they zone out. Like chicks zone out. Like they zone out and go to another dimension while you're fucking them. Like your ass is just sitting there fucking in real time, like, yeah, you like that shit? You know what I mean? But you don't zone out like that, sex. Guys don't zone out like that. And I think it's a primeval thing, because I think we have to be alert. How would you prefer we put lotion in the microwave? Give the real life feel. Don't put lotion in the microwave. Just get some fucking Astroglide or something, bro, and some fucking lotion, little mix, and just sit there and spank that shit for 30 minutes. And do not watch porn. If you can't get fucking hard, you know what I mean? You need to fucking sit there and work on it. Imagine things. Use your imagination. And you'll notice that when you start interacting with women, when things start getting heavy, fucking your buddy's like, "Oh, put me in, coach." You know what I mean? Performance anxiety is all state of mind. Like I think a lot of guys think they have erectile dysfunction, but it's just about a state of mind. It's a state of mind. Getting a boner is an art, and Kegels help with that. Kegels, good physical fitness, good testosterone levels, low body fat, good diet, Like I said, low stress. Like a lot of things play into getting like, especially as you get older, guys. It's no joke. And if you need a little help, sometimes you need a little help, you know. But definitely quit the porn. Just quit it. I know it sucks, but quit it. And I think you'll feel better about it too. Cause I know a lot of people, they do things and say, it's not an addiction, but they do it every day and they can't not do it, you know. Especially if you're in a relationship, just don't watch porn. That's not good. I had a family member, I'm not gonna say who, but I had a family member who had an issue with that. So gotta go, baby girl. See you later. See you, Degens, later. Jurgens out. All right, I'll see you, Uncle Ruckus. We'll be streaming for like another 25 minutes or so because I'm gonna watch the Celtics game and shit. So want to watch that. Probably not gonna stream tonight. Maybe put out some videos, but I'm gonna chill here and eat some popcorn and shit. It is on. Thank you for hanging out, bro. I appreciate you. Boondocks is such a good show. Yeah, but practice like you want to perform, man. You just got to. I'm telling you. Try it. And when you're beating off, make sure you edge 6 times at least during that whole time. It's 5 to 6, 5 to fucking 10 times is good, but 6 is a sweet spot, right? Or 7, whatever. Make sure you edge so you know how to control it when you get there, and you know when you're getting there. You can just fucking stop. Big deep breath. Think about grandma knuckles. Whatever you have to fucking think about. And continue. 10 seconds though. Count to 10. Slow fucking down. Throw some slow jams on, man. Fucking fuck to some slow jams, man. Some guys are like little, like fucking slow the fuck down, dude. God damn. What is edge though? Edge is like when you feel like you're about to like bust and you stop. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, if you hit like an 8, like you feel like it feels too good, stop or pull out or stay in, but don't move. Don't move. Big deep breath. Count to 10 and keep going slow. You got to keep practicing like that. Keep practicing. Practice that deep grind. Yeah, exactly. There it is right there, Roger. There it is. You setting motherfuckers up. Don't edge while laying down. Don't edge while laying down. Yeah. You can edge. Just you got to know where when it's coming. So when you practice, you know where to stop. Okay, I'm an edger. I didn't even know it. Exactly. Yeah. All right, Bree, have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining. Have some fun. Dead puppies is my go-to. Dead puppies is my go-to. Damn. Hey, whatever you got to think about, bro. Damn, he said, motherfucker said dead puppies. Damn. Oh, shit. What are those plans, girl? Bree says, don't ask about where I've been or where I'm about to go. And about where I've been, I where I'm about to go. Yeah, but the sex thing is so important, man. I know sex is a small part of a relationship, man, but being able to lay some pipe does help. Baseball helps me out. That's fine too. Do math equations. Sometimes it helps me too. Do math equations. Or what I like to do is kind of personal, but this one usually gets my mind off of it. Okay, when you're fucking stroking, do 1 deep stroke and then 9 shallow strokes, and then 2 deep strokes, 8 shallow stroke, and you keep counting like that, and you're fucking, and it takes your mind off of it. That's a good one. None of your business, Racket. You have a good one, Bree. Oh, that's good. But yeah, Nanya Inu. Can't wait to hang out for Roger's birthday Monday. That'll be fun. I'm gonna be a little bitch though, not really do much. I'm gonna drink like a fucking, maybe I'll do a shit ton of cardio or something like that. If you're in a relationship and she ain't all fucking over, if she ain't fucking or she getting off, it's over. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just a tale of as old as time in our society. I mean, literally, you know, like watching like clinicals and people like dealing with married couples. It's not uncommon to see couples haven't had sex for years, 6 months, decades, sometimes if they're married for a long time. It's not uncommon. It's just not. Why? Well, complacency, right? No one. They just either they're really busy. But the thing is, like, I think it is true if you make I can't relate, but when you look at some of the things they have couples do, a lot of it is making time. It's like you have to be intentional. Like they make the couples make time. Like you say you don't have time for this, you need to make time for this. Why? Because this thing is destroying your relationship. So if you don't need to make time, if you don't make time for this, well then you're not going to have a relationship. And so those are some of the things I did like about the American Psychological Association's way of handling marital issues. But I feel like when it comes to like the core issue of attraction, they don't really handle that. And I think that what really helps is when the man leads. And unfortunately, men were so goal oriented, we forget that we have to date and court our wife. And we forget that we have to really we really have to date and court our woman forever. It's not just the dating phase, it's forever. As the man, it is your responsibility to find a babysitter, to make plans, to lead whatever interaction to the bedroom, you know, to stay in a certain shape, to expect your your significant others to stay in shape so that you guys are sexually attracted to each other. Like I think and the APA won't say things like that because they think it's sexist and not 2022. It's so 1950. But I truly think that the masculine figure has to gently lead the situation or the interaction to where he wants it to go or where it should go. And women will follow, you know. Oh, what's up, ASMR fan? I didn't even see ASMR fan in there. She'd be in the background. And when I was looking at couples counseling, and the clinicals and stuff and the people going through stuff, it's usually pretty, to me, there's a lot of fatal issues in the relationship, and not fatal as in they're going to die, but as in the relationship is just fucking dead. It's just fatal. Like infidelity to me, when trust is broken, it's interesting. When trust is broken, when cheating has happened, especially if you really believed in your significant other, your partner, everything you know about that person is changed. It's like someone shattered the glass and it's broken. Once you see someone in a way and they betray you, it is so hard to see them in the same way you saw them. Your whole world just turns upside down, right? And infidelity to me is a fatal flaw, in my opinion. Now, people get through it. They get through it. I understand they stay together. But to me, man, how do you live the rest of your life sleeping with one eye open? Is a huge is a huge thing for me. It's a very interesting concept, and I think that the relationship never really fully heals, and people are just putting up with it. Um, you know what I mean? So um, that was interesting what I saw from some of the clinicals and stuff like that. I'm just like, dude, this shit ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna work. Like couples therapy is not successful a lot of the time. It really isn't. It's just a thing that people do, and never address the core issue of attraction, because attraction isn't a choice, and that's what a fucking relationship is about. And I know it's about teamwork and stuff and those sorts of things, but you gotta be into each other, right? You gotta be into each other, because all it takes is for a vulnerable moment to be close to someone else who really gave you that same feeling that the significant other once did, right? And that's when cheating happens. And what I've noticed about men and women cheating is that women tend to cheat not to get some dick, but because it's more of an emotional thing. It's about the way they feel. But men tend to cheat to like get their fucking rocks off, and then that's it. There's no emotion there. Sometimes there's exceptions to the rules both ways, but you see that, and that's very interesting. I'm like, wow, okay, obviously it makes sense, but that was pretty interesting to me. But most of the time, usually, if the man, because we bear the burden of fucking figuring it out. If you gently lead, like, hey, babe, I'm going to call a babysitter. We're going to go out to so and so Friday night, or I'm going to take you out Friday night. She's like, oh my God, where are we going? He's like, don't worry about it. How about this? You just fucking, when I come home, I want you to be ready and we're going to go out. I don't think Roddy knows. I don't think he knows Rodney is on. Oh, Austin's filming downstairs. Oh, Austin. Austin. Yeah, so the courtship never ends. That's a good quote too. The courtship never ends. And if you get to a point where you feel like you're not putting your best foot forward as a man, why? Right? Why? It's funny. What you usually see happen too is because women initiate close to 80% of the divorces. Women do that. Do you guys know that? Women initiate 80% of divorces, close to 80% of divorces. And sometimes when women hit the men with like, hey, I want to get a divorce, they're like, what? Out of left field. Like, to them, they were like, what? And they had no clue. But Rodney, how many dates prior to the Hulk smash? What's your limit, or prior to and now? Well, here's the thing. Nowadays, it depends, because most women are not going to sleep with you on the first date. But you could have multiple dates in one night. This is what I mean. This is why I tell you the formula. Meet out for drinks. The conversation's going well. Go to a place next door. Play some pool. Play some darts. Do something interactive. That's going well. Order some appetizers. If it's going well, a few hours have passed. You're laughing. You're touching on each other. Maybe you're making out. Hey, would you like to come back to my place for a drink? She says no. Whatever. Because some women are so structured, don't they don't want to come to your house on the first date. They just don't, because they don't want to look like a hoe, right? Oh my God, my fucking Google is fucking talking right now. They just don't want to seem like a hoe. They don't want to go back to your place on the first date, right? Some women are unprepared. Literally, I've been in the situation where women will show up to a date not thinking it's going to go well. Maybe they didn't shave, maybe they're on their period, maybe she wore shoes with no socks. That may have happened to me, or something like that. You get them back to your place and they don't want to do it because they're not prepared, because they didn't think the date was going to go that well, because they go on dates, it's kind of whack. They don't see this guy again. Sometimes, a lot of times, if you do it right, you can smash in the first date, but understand that there's different dates within that date, because it's all about women open up to receive love. That's why we have a dick, right? We penetrate. So she has to like you. She has to trust you. There's too many Netflix documentaries of Ted Bundy. These women are watching these shows. They think you're fucking crazy, and inherently men are stronger than women. And it's dangerous for them to be alone with us unless we make them feel comfortable, So multiple dates, having fun, kissing, touching, interacting, drinking a little bit, like that'll get people better, that'll get people more loose and stuff like that. And you too, because some guys are so uptight and nervous on dates. It's like, dude, just chill the fuck out and ask questions, But if she's super structured and you're doing everything right, I'm not going to wait 2 or 3 days. I'm done. I'm out of here. 2 dates is fine with me. If she doesn't want to fuck me after the second date and you're super structured, I don't think I want to date someone structured like that, I don't think differently of women who want to have sex on the first date. I don't. I take it as a compliment to myself. Like, oh, I did a good job seducing, I did a good job. That's how I look at it. I don't think of her as a hoe or anything like that. That's not how I look at it. So no, I'm just listening while answering my YouTube comments. Well, I could be Homer Simpson reverse, back in the hedge, but we were all adults here. Exactly. We're probably over here dying and laughing at the fellas in here. Where's Austin at anymore? But he's filming that. I don't think we're ready now. That's probably good that Austin isn't here. He definitely not going to bring up any dude talk with you around. They have no clue because there's no communication in a relationship. Exactly. Yeah. Communication is huge, right? Hashing out like a couple of grown-ups, but you have to want to, right? And no one's perfect, dude. Like, you can know this shit and still fuck up and just like not want to do it. So communication is everything. Talking about things is crazy. But the thing about with women though is like they're emotional beings. So you have to make them feel something. It's not logic. It's never logical. It's about feeling a certain way. So that's why arguments never go well with men and women, is because sometimes you make women feel a certain way, and if you make them feel a certain way, you can bring up all the fucking math equation logic you want. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. So we talk about everything, no filter here. We can say whatever. It doesn't bother me. Everyone has a past and their own feelings. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Me and Austin talk all the time, and you guys have fantastic communication. Everyone has issues. Yeah, everyone has, dude, everyone has their issues. Everyone. Even if they post little fucking Instagram pictures, even if they say good things on here, everyone has issues. You don't know what's going on in someone's life. People idolize celebrities, especially. And when they do some totally human shit like cheat or talk shit or fucking argue, people are like, oh, Kim Kardashian argues? Jay-Z would cheat on Beyonce? It's like they're fucking humans. Yeah, she's Beyonce, but he's also Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like we're human beings, you know. We're all human. No one's perfect. No one is perfect. That's why that's why the divorce rate's 50%. That's why people don't have sex for years and years. That's why there's no romance in a lot of people have fucking issues. No one's perfect, you know. Especially when they post all the fun pics. Yeah, never believe that shit. I don't know why people still think that everyone's perfect. They idolize like my sister idolized Will Smith's relationship, and now we know how terrible it is. Like everyone's like, oh, you know, even like J. Cole, I want to real that Jada and that Will that bar. Come on now, you know what I mean? They got problems too. In my experience, those that post the most about their perfect lives are having the most issues. Exactly, or like someone's fucking up in the relationship. 100%, 100%, 100%. I agree with that. I agree, Roger. Yeah, it's like now you people like make these celebrities deities, and we're shocked when they do something like totally human. Oh shit. They take a shit too? Yeah, Kanye West takes a fucking dump in the morning. So does Taylor Swift. You know, they're fucking human. They bleed, you know. Do you even bleed? You know, they fucking bleed. And that's why like I don't care when a celebrity has an opinion about something that's not their expertise. Like LeBron James in politics. Why the fuck would I care about what James have to say? I don't. If LeBron James is going to teach me how to windmill dunk over somebody, okay, great. You know, great. Or someone, I don't know, who else? Fucking I don't know. There's other examples, but I don't need your fucking advice on shit that's not relatable to what you do. Like you're great because of what you do, not because of everything. They all get diarrhea too. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has the shit spits, bro. Motherfuckers die in car accidents all the time, bro. Yeah, Will Smith really let me down, dude. That motherfucker, bro. Independence Day? This nigga getting dogged. I just wish he would publicly be like, fuck you, Jada. As he's getting fucking domed up by 50 fucking foreign fucking chicks at once because he's Will Smith. As he's fucking just getting fucking his balls squeezed dry of any existence by a fucking group of Danish hoes because he's Will Smith, because he can, you know? I just need Will Smith to have a good fuckboy season, like a good 5 years of fuckboy season. I'll be happy, you know? Look at like I think that like I listened to a good video yesterday by another person I follow. Alpha Male Strategies is good too. I don't listen to everything he says. I listen to a lot of different people. I take everything a lot of people say with a grain of salt. I don't think a lot of it's. I think some of it's not like not applicable to me or applicable to all people. But you don't have to be like a He-Man woman hater shit. Like, dude, it's okay to experience love. It's great, you know. Like you got to experience that. Like to love someone, it's an experience, right? Heartbreak, that's an experience. Teaches you a lot. Um, so it's not about that. It's just about having a fucking spine and not letting people walk all over you and having some fucking self-respect. Ugh. Good women don't do that to their men. They don't. And good men don't do that to their women. They don't. They don't do that shit because they respect them as a human fucking being. Because of you, I can't see Will the same. You, not the diarrhea. That's some real love right there. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. You know? I had a girlfriend back in the day who clogged the fucking toilet and I had to get it out because she didn't know how to use a fucking plunger. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And like her shit was just floating around. And I was fucking trying to unclog that shit for 15 minutes. That'll fucking bring you back to reality real quick. Damn, she shits too, you know? Damn, she actually takes shits. Yeah. You know? That is true. You know it's real love when y'all can fart. That means you're comfortable. I have homeboys who just meet a girl and just fart around them. Don't mean anything. But you know, I remember that shit. I was like, damn, that's a big shit. It's like, damn. Use too much toilet paper. You gotta flush, man. Plumbing's poor around here. You gotta do courtesy. You gotta do four courtesy flushes around here. You know. Damn. It's like how like that came from you? Like that came out of you? All right, I'll get it out. Big ones too. God damn. I shit with the door open. That's fucking disgusting, dude. Turn the fans on. Hey, baby. Pooping with the door open. Vice versa. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Looking nuts. All fucking nuts. Ever had a Dutch oven? Gross. Close the fucking door, you animal. Nobody wants to smell your shit. Yeah, maybe they're into that. I don't know. I don't know what goes on over there at the guy household, the Mr. and Mrs. household. Always do a courtesy flush. Always flush your fucking turd down the toilet before you start wiping and chilling at it. Before you start scrolling on Instagram, get that shit down. Banish that shit to the shuttle realm. Before you open up your fucking phone. Come turn on the fan for me. Turn on the fan. Whatever you got to do. Just shut the door. Spray some spray after. I just think that's common courtesy. It's just common courtesy. Don't knock till you try it, bro. Yeah, there's some things in my life that I'm just like, yeah, that I could pass that up. Claustrophobia, not fella. Dude, in the bathroom, that guy? You have a small ass bathroom, bro? God damn, you fucking freaking out. I can't breathe. Let me out. All right, fool. I'm out. See ya, Roger. How does crypto help you with your confidence, especially after a situation? Crypto changed my life financially. Confident as fuck. Confident as a bitch. Dude, I can literally do what I mean, I'm not fucking rich by any means, but I have enough money and stuff like that. And crypto, I just feel like we're so early. Like, guys, we're so early investing right now. I just feel like the future is bright for all of us. I just feel like it can't go down from here. I just know in 5 years, 10 years, we're going to be fucking balling out of control. Because now I have a creative outlet to do what I want. I don't care if all my videos don't hit. I don't care if my streams don't get a ton of people in them all the time. I mean, I care about that, but I keep showing up every day, you know? It gave me a creative avenue, to do something, to have fun and be myself. You don't know how nerdy it makes me feel that all of you are my BFFs. Well, I'm not sure if I'd be sitting here having this conversation with anyone else. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. You guys are my friends, man. My friends. Dude, I'm not on here. I'm literally like either or like working out. I don't have a huge social life that's not this right now. I'm trying to, but I want to work. I like working. He's nasty. I always shut the door and he held the knob so he locks inside with his own shit. We friends. Yeah, it's changed my life, J.R. Wilson. It's changed my life. Like I can like live how I want to live now. And YouTube pays me for it, which is fantastic. And you guys pay me for it through, YouTube memberships, super chats, ad revenue. I get to invest in cryptocurrencies, which has been shit right now, but you know, I could do what I want. So I'm happy with that. And I could like work out in the middle of the day. I could take a trip if I want to. But even if I take trips, I don't take no breaks. Like I booked my hotel and my flight to Colorado for next month. Guess all my camera equipment's coming with me. Guess what's gonna happen? I know I'm gonna be fucking fucked up from a festival, but guess who's doing coffee and crypto, or at least putting out content? Like this Saturday, I can't do coffee and crypto because I have National Guard duty. But you will be getting a video sometime during the day or a late night stream. So we'll figure it out. We find a way. We find a way to win. When Florida, I know I got to go to Florida. I have some plans here and then Colorado, but I do want to go to Florida. I've never been to Colorado yet, so we're happy for you, Flood. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Some of you guys are balling out of control. Like I have people that are so rich that follow my channel just to see my dumbass face every day. Like, damn. You know, some of you guys are killing in your own personal lives. That's fucking awesome. I like to see you guys win. All right, guys, I'm out of here. 6 o'clock was my deadline. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. There may or may not be a DGen live stream. I'm going to watch the Boston Celtics game. I will put out another video for the crypto channel today, but there may or may not be a DGen live stream tonight. I'll let you guys know. I'm about to pop it up and spring it on you guys. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to watch the game. Have a fantastic night. Austin did text me back. I know Austin called me earlier, but I was a little, a little tied up there. So I'll hit you guys up later. Peace. Bye bye now.